Charmaine.
Roger.
Roberta.
From utopian visions to apocalyptic warnings, many scientists, philosophers, and even a few psychics have offered their predictions for the future that awaits us. Here are 10 things some have said will one day no longer be the burden of mankind. Number 10. Conflicting governments. Some experts say the current rapid pace of globalization is a telltale sign that in the future we will have only one government. Sociologist John Hughes has said that not only is it possible, if we're going to tackle all the big problems like human rights violations and climate change, it's essential. Number 9. Multiple languages.
¿A qué hora empieza el espectáculo? ¿A qué hora empieza el espectáculo?
By the 22nd century, an estimated half of the 7,000 existing languages will likely have disappeared. Increasingly, people are abandoning localized tongues in favor of languages with more reach, like English, Mandarin, and Spanish. Since a common language makes global trade and communication easier, the trend suggests that most of the languages would die off over time. Number 8. Man-made machines. When science fiction writers proposed that someday machines would be able to replicate themselves, their assertions were considered good fiction, but not prophecy. Fast forward about 7 decades, and we have 3D printers that can, in essence, print versions of themselves. Number 7. Snail mail. The United States Postal Service continues to report billions in losses, in large part because people don't send enough mail. Given that the masses clearly prefer to email, text, tweet, Instagram, and so on, it's not hard to imagine the traditional post may someday become a relic of the good old days. Number 6. Brick-and-mortar stores. Online shopping is a great choice, unless you're on the hunt for something that's best smelled or touched before being bought. For now anyway, technology is quickly overcoming that obstacle. Japanese developers recently announced that they've developed a screen that can emit scents. Number 5. Cancer. Recent developments in targeted treatments, particularly in battling lung cancer, have been producing positive results, giving both researchers and patients new hope that a cure is close. Number 4. Drivers. Driverless cars aren't legal, yet. In fact, they're not even legal to test in most states. But that hasn't stopped technology giants like Google and automakers like BMW from developing them. As the technology gets smaller and the design sleeker, taking a nap while your car does the navigating is closer to becoming possible. It's not a question of if, but when our highways will be full of self-driven cars. Number 3. Cable TV. Sitting down and watching a television show as it's being broadcast for the first time is already so 20th century. With all of the streaming options available, it's already tough to imagine enjoying a program anytime other than exactly when you feel like it. Number 2. Solid food. With populations expected to balloon and the quantity of viable agricultural land decreasing, synthetic substitutions, possibly in the form of pills, may become necessary. Number 1. Separate continents. It may take 250 million years, but scientists believe all of the continents will one day again join and become a single supersized landmass. What do you think from our present times will not be around in 100 years?